Welcome back to the channel. You guys knew who I am at this point. This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles, and today, of course, is the top 10 runners-up list. Now, if you're new to my videos, what I do in this one is I take 10 books off the Key Collectors app runners-up list, and I rank them 10 all the way down to the top spot, showing you some obscure books, and a lot of these things are what people are actually buying if we're not talking about massive key issues, right? So stay tuned. But before we get started, I remind you guys, if you're not a current sub of the channel, do yourself a favor, hit that sub button and smash that like button for me, guys. It really does help the channel out. We're almost at 20,000 subs, believe it or not, and I am giving away some awesome original art, so stay tuned. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into this week's top 10 runners-up. Starting us off this week at number 10 on the top 10 runners-up list is Marvel Annual Report number 1. Published by Marvel Comics in 1992, this issue features the first cameo appearance of Spider-Man 2099 in a non-standard comic story. The Watcher narrates a 6-page story with a panel depicting Spider-Man 2099, Punisher 2099, Ravager 2099, and Doom 2099 breaking the fourth wall. Fucking A! It makes the top 10 runners-up this week with an all-new high sale in a CGC 9.6, selling for only $340, but up an insane 262% since 2024. Sticking with Marvel at number 9 this week is Amazing Spider-Man number 143. This minor key, and I do mean minor, features the first kiss between Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson, my childhood crush. This is also the first appearance of Cyclone. Published by Marvel Comics in 1975, it makes the list this week with an absolutely crazy sale in a CGC 9.8, selling for $6,000 and up an incredible 163% since 2021. The CGC Census reports 16 copies in a 9.8 with none higher. Finally, some pre-code horror at number 8, it is Weird Science number 16. Published by EC Comics in 1952, and with artwork from this cover inspired by the 1962 trading card set Attack from Space, later renamed Mars Attacks, which later spawned a multimedia franchise. This not too well known but important comic makes the runners-up list this week with an all-new high sale in a CGC 5.5, selling for $796, but up 120% since 2017. Coming in at number 7 this week is Avengers number 53. Published by Marvel Comics in 1968, this issue features the first crossover between the Avengers and the X-Men in title. It makes the list this week with an absolutely incredible sale in a CGC 9.8, selling for $7,500 and up 92% since 2021. Speculators are definitely pointing to this book regarding the impending battle between the X-Men and the Avengers in the MCU. But are they right? More Golden Age goodness at number 6 this week. It is the Ghost Rider number 3. Not Johnny Blaze, but the OG. This issue features incredible cover art by the great Frank Frazetta. Published by Magazine Enterprises in 1951, this colorful gem makes the list at number 6 with an all-new high sale in a CGC 5.0, selling for only $900 and up 41% since 2021. It is now time for our Mark Jewelers book of the week, and because the runners-up list didn't feature any Mark Jewelers sales this week, I went out and checked eBay myself, and boy did it not disappoint. The Mark Jewelers book of the week this week is Punisher number 1. Published in 1987 by Marvel Comics, this is the first issue of the first ongoing solo Punisher title. It takes the top Mark Jewelers spot this week with an all-new high sale in a CGC 9.6 with a Mark Jewelers insert, selling for only $390 with no previous data available. Back to pre-code horror at number 5, it is Weird Tales of the Future number 5. This classic black alien cover features art by Basil Wolverton. Published by Stanley Morse in 1953, it makes the list this week with an all-new high sale in a CGC 5.0, selling for a whopping $3,840 and up 45% since 2023. Sticking with the Golden Age at number 4, it is Suspense Comics number 5. Published by Continental in 1944, this issue features beautiful cover art by none other than L.B. Cole. And when I tell you the price that it went for, I can't believe someone got this book for a steal. It takes the 5 spot this week with an all-new high sale in a CGC 1.0, that's right, selling for only $339 and up 40% since 2022. To me, if you're an LB Cole fan or just like collecting Golden Age covers, to get a highly collectible artist cover from the Golden Age for only $300, even in a 1.0, somebody got a steal. Rounding out the top 3 is our first Bronze Age horror comic, and at number 3 is House of Secrets number 81. Published by DC Comics in 1969, this key issue contains the origin of the House of Secrets. It also features cover art by the great Neil Adams, which makes it highly desirable to Bronze Age horror collectors. It makes the top 10 runners-up list this week, which airs every Tuesday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, with a CGC 9.2, selling for a whopping $2,640, up an insane 291% since 2016. How about a massive one at number 2? It is Superman number 6. Published by DC Comics in 1940, this comic features the very first ever use of a splash page in a Superman comic. This classic yellow cover also boasts Superman in his iconic pose. It makes the runners-up list this week and second time overall with an all-new high sale in a CGC 0.5 with the centerfold missing for $1,500, but up 95% since October. And finally, at the top spot this week, number 1, numero uno, it is Showcase number 4. The first appearance and origin of The Flash, Barry Allen. This issue is also credited for ushering in the Silver Age of comics for DC. Published by DC Comics in 1956, it takes the top spot this week with a super high-grade, incredible sale in a CGC 9.0, selling for a crazy $115,000, up 20% since September of 2024. So that's it for the top 10 runners-up list this week, guys. I hope you enjoy the video. I tell you this every week. Every week I learn something new on this list. That's why I love making it. I hope you guys enjoy watching it as well. So make sure you tune in every Tuesday morning, 7:30 a.m. is when it airs. Hope you guys enjoy the video. This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles saying thank you for watching. Happy collecting, and I'll talk to you guys soon.